Peace Now and Jews and Arabs together against hatred, Jews and Arabs together against racism.
Southern California's cleanup continuing after heavy rain and massive mudslides. Many motorists were left stranded on area roads, and L.A. County Fire Captain Roland Sprewell says they're still digging.
There are still a couple of cars that are stuck in the mud, but a lot of our fire crews are helping to dig many of those residents' vehicles out.
Central Texas firefighters say they've gotten the upper hand on a wildfire that's destroyed dozens of homes. The Hidden Pines fire, 40% contained after burning 4,600 acres. Some evacuees now being allowed to return to their neighborhoods. I'm Michael Toscano. Activists on the ground say an airstrike in Syria has killed a top al-Qaeda commander and 2 other fighters. The U.S. says an American drone targeted and struck a Saudi known as Sanafi al-Nasser, but confirmation he was actually killed is still pending. Well, the holiday season is about to gear up for shopping, but it may be low gear for retailers.
The analytics firm RetailNext is projecting a 2.8% gain in 2015. RetailNext cites a sluggish economy, expecting fewer people to visit shopping malls and specialty stores in November and December. But the group also says that those who do shop are likely to spend more on average than they did last year. I'm Kathy Foster.
The remains of an American soldier who fought in the Korean War have been identified and will be buried near his parents in Mississippi. Army Corporal George H. Mason was 19 when he was reported missing in action on February 14, 1951. The Army contacted the family last month, said some of his bones had been ID'd. They will be buried Tuesday. I'm Michael Toscano.
At TIAA Craft, our record sounds like a broken record. We got impressive results in 2013. And 2014, same thing. We're like, hey, weren't we just here? Then 2015, boom, more impressive results. That's the kind of record you'd expect from a company that's created to serve and built to perform. Intelligent investing, powerful results. Visit TIAA.org. TIAA Craft Individual and Institutional Services, LLC. Investing involves risk.
Call Quicken Loans now at 800-QUICKEN to see if you qualify for the government's Home Affordable Refinance Program, or HARP. And for 5 years in a row now, J.D. Power has ranked Quicken Loans highest in the nation in customer satisfaction. And for the 2nd year in a row, they've also ranked us highest in mortgage servicing. Call 800-QUICKEN or visit QuickenLoans.com.
Visit jdpower.com for award information. Call for cost information and conditions. Equal housing lender. Licensed in all 50 states. NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Number 3030.
Imus in the morning.
Please welcome now to the program the sportscaster Mike Breen. Good morning, Mr. Breen.
Good morning, Ivan. So good to be on your popular morning show once again. How's your staff? I love that talented crew of yours. How's Charles? He's a pro, you know.
Charles has not been here for over a year, Mike.
Oh, that's a shame. How's Larry Kenny? Love his impressions. Is there any voice he can't do, Iman?
Larry hasn't been here for about 3 years.
Oh, such a shame. I can't get to work in the morning without Roz Frank.
Roz hasn't been here, Mike, in about 15 years.
Oh, shame. Hey, Iman, how's your health? Cancer. You can't breathe. Impotent. You're a mess, Iman. You're a mess. Do you still drink, Iman?
No, I don't, Mike.
Oh, that's a shame. You were always such fun when you were drunk. Hey, Iman.
Yes, Mike.
Is your wife still in charge of your health treatments?
Yes, she is.
Oh, that's a good idea. The woman who inherits millions making life and death decisions. I'm sure she loves you for who you are.
Catch Imus in the morning right here.
This is what you miss on the Sports Web on Saturday afternoons from 4 to 5 because it's a fan show. If you're a Mets fan, why not try to do what the Mets did at the trading deadline? Why not make a trade to get the Rays better, yet your team sits in the cellar? And there's a reason for that, because you didn't make trade, because you're so much of a Mets fan. The problem with this for me is that if you're telling fans of the Yankees and Red Sox that they should convert over and be Rays fans, well, why should they do that, Mr. Sternberg? You just said you're a Mets fan and you own the Rays. Bring your passion. Bring your excitement. Just don't bring any nonsense. The Sports Web on Saturday afternoons on WTAN 1340 AM.
Arg, matey. When it's time for lunch, when it's time for dinner, when the show's over, when the day's over, when it's time to chill, where do we go? Over to Naughty Nancy's Food Shack and Crow's Nest Pub. It's literally in our backyard, right in back of the WTAN studios at 700 Eldridge Street, just north of downtown Clearwater. Just look for the broadcast tower. Nancy's food and atmosphere get rave reviews. The laid-back patio is a great place to hang out, dine, and listen to live music at night. And Nancy's one of the friendliest proprietors in town. And now, Nancy is serving Sunday Jazz Brunch from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Brunch served with Eggs Benedict, crepes, waffles, lox and bagels, shrimp, oysters, and a build-your-own omelet. That's all at Naughty Nancy's Food Shack and Crow's Nest Pub, 700 Eldridge Street in Clearwater. That's right where Eldridge crosses the Pinellas Trail between Myrtle and Fort Harrison. Call 446-3717. 446-3717. You're listening to the Tan Talk Radio Network.
Go yard is a metaphor used in baseball, meaning to hit a home run. Life struggles can make you feel like you just struck out. It's times like these that we need a little batting practice to pick ourselves back up and get back in the game. Whether you are dealing with marital issues, drug addiction, rebellious teens, anxiety, depression, or just generally having a bad day, call Mama Mac. If life has you down 0-2, before you strike out, learn to go yard. Go yard with Mama Mac on this radio station, Thursdays, 6 o'clock.
Tampa Bay's Tan Talk. Entertaining and informative radio for the Sunshine State.
And hi, welcome everybody to Hollywood Connections. I'm Dawn Reese, your host. I have a beautiful co-host next to me. To my right, this is Yvonne.
Yes, Yvonne Madison, Miss Florida Diva.
I know, she's one of our reporters, and she's gorgeous, and she's here co-hosting, and we've got an exciting show, Yvonne.
Oh, yes, we do.
I know, we have some singers, we have some film directors.
Producers.
I know. Very cool. And, you know, I want to say your hubby over there is, I call the Quincy Jones of the music industry.
Benny Luck.
I know. And so you can tell everybody what he does and helps talent in recording.
Yes, well, he promotes them, he records them. He gives them insight on what they're doing, and he's very good at what he does.
I know. And so we have a special VIP guest. You are?
Raven, but I go by Lady Lex.
Oh, okay. And she has a success story. She's from Barbizon, a graduate.
Yes.
See her Barbizon t-shirt?
Oh, that's good.
It's our pink colors.
Yes, I think every young lady should go to a charm or modeling school.
I know.
Yes.
And Raven, we're going to come back to, you're going to be here the whole hour with us?
Yes.
Oh,
awesome.
wonderful.
I know. So, Raven, now you're a singer?
Yes.
And
I sing and rap.
Oh, and rap.
Oh, rap. Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Do you write your own music?
Yes.
Okay. And the song we're going to play about you, right?
Yes. It's called Thick Girl Anthem, and it's just an inspirational song for girls who have curves, who've been bullied, to just give them an uplift.
Wow. Okay. Did you want to play that right now? Let's do it. I have an idea.
Hey. Oh, you do?
Look at that.
If you're thick, you know it, clap your hands. If you're thick, you know it, clap your hands. If you're thick, you know it ain't really, really short. If you're thick, you know it, clap your hands. We thick, you know, and we gon' show out, you know, and we gon' turn it out, 'cause we thick, girl, no doubt. We thick, you know, and we gon' show out, you know, and we gon' turn it out, 'cause we thick, girl, no doubt. One time for my thick, one time for my thick, one time for my thick girl, I'm a thick girl, I'm a thick girl, I'm a thick girl, I'm a thick girl. Thick in the hips, small in the waist, pretty in the eyes, yeah, I'm cute in the face. I just cut to the chase, I'm team thick girl all day, representing from the Bay. Ha ha, thick girls, we winning. All my thick girls out there, we 20. It's a thick girl takeover. If it ain't thick, it ain't right, so move over. When they see us, they hating, lurking. Wanna be like us, that ain't working. But they gon' learn to respect us. Deal with us, 'cause we ain't going nowhere, so give it up one time. One time for my thick girl. One time for my thick girl. Two times for my thick girl. Two times for my thick girl. We thick, you know, and we gon' show out, you know.
So you wrote that?
Yes.
Wow.
I like it.
Thank
know.
you.
Because everyone thinks you have to be so skinny and this and that.
Right.
And beauty comes in all ages and all sizes. I love it.
Well, Yvonne, you know what this poster is right behind me?
Yes, I do.
And we got to start talking about this more on every show. It's
Okay.
called the Fashion Hero TV show.
Okay.
And I'm one of their promoters as well. And you are between, how old are you?
I'm 18.
See, you could enter. And it's like $9.99 to go on their website, but people vote for you and you can win a trip. It's a nationally televised TV show.
Yes.
Now, this woman, Caroline Burnett, I know her from back in the days from Hawaiian Tropic when I used to run the kids' pageants. And now she's doing this TV show and she's in Canada. So it's been a success. And so it's just flying and it's being actually in other countries right now. So that might be something to check into. And then I'll help promote that on the site also.
Oh, good. I would like to ask a question, Raven. How long have you been doing this, singing and rapping? And
I've been doing it for like 5 years.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
And where have you performed?
I performed at like parties and stuff.
Okay.
And you write all of your material?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Do you have an agent manager?
My mom is my manager.
A mom manager, remember?
Yes.
Well, I have to tell everybody, I'm going to go back real quick, thefashionhero.com. All right, you're driving, thefashionhero.com. Go to sign up, click on Dawn Reese. You'll see information, and there'll be information on our website from Tan Talk. But Caroline, I've got to start doing that every show because I keep having the poster. People are probably wondering what that's doing here.
Yes.
And if you see behind me, there we go. This is
Be
my reporting.
discovered.
Yes, we have models, actors, singers, and
reporters.
Right.
Yes.
We have them all over now.
Good.
And, we could even take a caller. We have never taken a caller on this show.
Oh, no?
I know. Have you noticed we've always been busy with callers all the time? Yes. And we have to fill in. And but Benny Luck, I want you to, meet with him afterwards. And he's launching, he's like NASA. He can launch your career. Got it?
Yes, he could.
Well, we have Josh Moreland on the line. Josh, how are you? Is this Josh?
This is he.
Oh, fabulous. Are you calling from where today? Hollywood?
Yep, Los Angeles, California.
Nice. Well, we have your song, that Fire song, right? Is that the one on the charts?
Yes, it is.
I know. Now, Josh, I want to tell everybody, because we're going to kick off your song here in just a second, but I want to go. We had met, I bring up the story in the past. Me and Paul Murray were in, I think it was Best Buy or someplace, and we were looking for something. And you came by and you were talking about how you wanted to be a singer, or you're singing. And, wow, I want to go back. That must have been 20-something years ago.
No, not.
It feels like it. Well, how old are you now?
It feels like 7,000 years, I know.
Well, wait. How old are you now?
I'm 27 now.
Okay, so it could have been, maybe 10 years ago. Well, it felt
that
like
sounds more like it, 10 years.
Yeah, and so are you single? People have asked me that. Is Josh Moreland single? And I go, I don't know. Is he? Josh?
Yes.
Oh, you can say so.
I know. But you were on American Idol, and you did this fabulous, amazing, actually, a song. What did you, when you were on that show, what did you sing?
I sung a song called Beautiful Lady that I wrote. That was one of my first songs I ever wrote.
Right.
And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do an original song instead.
Nice.
And that's how I found out different sides of the business when it came to, like, royalties and stuff like that. Because
wow.
people don't understand that I get royalties off of singing my own original song.
Didn't Paul and I hook you up with our agent at that time? I mean, I hooked so many people up with different agents all over. Didn't Sherry at that time get you some work in some movies, too?
I can't remember. It's been so
I know.
long.
I know. Well, you're calling, and I saw on your Facebook you were with some president candidate coming up, right?
Yes, Mr. Robbie Wells.
Ah, were you performing at an event over the weekend?
Yeah, yeah, we were doing an event together. He was doing a press conference and everything, and we were supporting him in everything that he does, And I do some of the music. Some of my music at his press conferences and events.
Wow.
I want to ask him a question. Did you hear Raven just now when she did the rap and her song? She wrote it herself.
Big Girls is awesome.
I think it was very good.
She's gorgeous. I don't know if
Yes.
you're watching us on the net live, but she's super gorgeous, and we're live on the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And Joshua, what are you going to be doing shortly here? What's your next steps in your career?
Well, tonight, let me tell you, we're supporting the National Breast Cancer Society. We'll be performing at the Roosevelt Hotel here in Hollywood. It's going to be star-studded. It's going to be a lot of influential people out there supporting the cause.
Wow.
And it's going to be great. It's a lot of very well-known actors and actresses.
This is Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, so we just did Science Nation Week that is still going on at the moment, and it's a very busy life out here in Hollywood.
Well, give everybody your Facebook and your website, and any last words before we play your music. And before I go, I have another question. But your website or your Facebook?
That is www.josh-moreland.com.
Okay.
And my Facebook, you can just find me with Josh Moreland Music.
Okay, and then what would your advice give to this beautiful, you're how old? 18-year-old in the house and performing, and she doesn't, her mom's her manager right now. So any advice from her before we play your music, Josh?
I would say continuously upgrade your craft always. Always think, in ways that you could be very creative and clever, like you did with the Thick Girls, and I think that was a great idea. And my other bit of advice: pay for everything. Don't owe anyone anything in this career. Do your best to pay for everything. That way you can have a very clear conscience going through this thing. Pay your producers, pay your management, pay everybody so that you can go through this life of music very clear.
Great advice.
Thank you.
That was very good advice, yes.
Wait till you see this guy. You know who Josh Moreland is? Oh, all right, Josh, hold on the line yet because I know we have a couple other callers. So be patient. We'll be right with you. But let's play his #1 song that's on the charts right now, right? You said that's...
What number is it?
Well, it's in top 40 right now.
Okay.
It's in top 40 in Europe.
I love all your songs. And let's play that song. We're ready, and Peter's going to play that song. Here we go. Stay on the line.
You a boss. Yeah, I swear you set it off. You too sexy, let him know. I can feel you, let it go, baby. There is something in the air tonight. Got a feeling you gon' start a fight. I can feel it from across the room. We're about to set it off. We're about to set it off. Set it off in this mother. We gon' start a fire. We're burning up desire. We gon' start a fire. We're burning up. We're burning up. We gon' start a fire.
Josh, that is amazing. Amazing.
Thank you.
Wow, that's a golf clap, but a hand clap. Here we go. Everybody, here we go. Whoa.
Thank you so much. Thank you for that, Josh.
Now, Josh, real quick, our beautiful other co-host here has a quick question.
Yeah.
Besides American Idol, what else did you do to put your name out there?
Good question.
Well, most people don't know this, but before I got management and everything, I would do these things where I would sneak around and do little shows, like little sneak peek shows for people. Like I would just show up at any open mic, or I would show up at a poetry night and do my music. Even if everybody else was a poet, I would just get up there and be like, can I
good advice.
Mm-hmm. And I made my own little open mic tour, and then people wanted to join it once I kind of put it online. It's like, can I join your open mic? I'm like, well, guys, it's an open mic tour. You can create that yourself, and it kind of caught this little buzz, and then Oh my goodness, it got crazy. But I would advise a website, because a website can get you noticed worldwide.
Right.
Because that's how after American Idol, I got contacts to go to Europe based off my performance. You know, and people once they watch your performance online, you may run into a promoter who says, you know, I like this person. I know they're probably not as huge, but they're first off, they're from America, so they love people who come from
America.
Yeah. So I would advise, make sure you have a website, you know, and record every show that you do.
I agree.
Don't go to a performance and just say, oh, okay, well, I'm going to perform just to get my name. No. Perform and record. That way that everybody who else didn't make it to the show can see it.
Right.
And then that can help propel you to other things.
What fabulous advice. And I just have one thing. Just remember, wherever you're at, I want my reporters there. Make sure you have carte blanche for them, Josh, please. Awesome. We love you so much, and we love your music. And I'll tell you, I was listening to your music the other day, and I was working out on my Gazelle, you know, and I put my headsets on. I'm like, okay, go girl, go girl.
And when you were performing, Raven, I was working out over here. You saw me, right? And I would suggest that we always practice.
Yep.
Get a lot of practice, because you never know when the opportunity will come your way. And you have to be ready for it.
Fabulous
And
advice.
And I can tell you this much: those small shows help you big time for the huge shows.
Yes,
that's right.
That's true.
Because the thing is, you get a chance to get the intimate reactions, because you're more close. Maybe it's 20 people in the room or 100 people in the room, and versus you being in front of 10,000 initially. Those 100 people or 30 people will let you get the real reaction up close and personal.
Right. And you're also working with Shy Figaro. We want to give a shout out to Shy. I know he just texted me and he won't be calling in, but ShyFigaro.com. We've got some exciting things. You're opening shows with him as well.
Yes, in Vegas, the Vegas runway. Yes, absolutely. Stay tuned for next year.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, Josh, we want to thank anytime. Please call back and I'll play more of your music. And thank you so much out of your time today to call into Hollywood Connections and to help people get connected in show business and learn a little bit about history in your documentary of your life. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Josh. Yes.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Josh.
Bye.
Okay, we have Kimberly Williams on the phone. She's on hold, I guess. Is she still there? We're going to come back. So how do you like the show so far?
I love it.
You never knew that when you met me this would happen, right?
No.
I say, put on your seatbelts and fly with me. And that's it. So what did you think of Josh's music?
I like it very much.
I know.
I know. He's very enthusiastic about it.
That's
also,
right.
that makes it better. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, I've met all these people. My pastor, when he's talking about performing, when I took Little J from Hollywood Records and Disney on tour, and he would perform all over. He played Raven on That's Raven's Boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
And I remember that. But they put $1.5 million into this kid. But you know what? Long story short, there were places at the Boys and Girls Club, there were 10 or 20 people that showed up. He would perform. And then all of a sudden, he'd have a couple thousand people. And he said that was my practice. And that was awesome. So who do we have next on the line?
We have Kimberly on the line.
Oh, good.
Hi, Kimberly.
Hi.
Oh, my favorite hairstylist in the world. I have been trying to get her on the air with me for the last... since I started. Kimberly, I can't tell you how many people have loved my hairstyle, but I'm wearing a hat today because it's my signature at the station. But how are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you today?
I'm fabulous, super fabulous, and spunky because you did my hair the other day, and I found the best hairstylist in the world. Now, Kimberly works at, can I tell? Because, well, I do help cast Rob, with Rob for Home Shopping Network. Yes, and she does work, can I say that?
Yeah.
Oh, I just want to make sure at Home Shopping Network with the stars. You tell all the people that you've actually done their hair, Kimberly.
Well, actually, I've done as far as makeup rather. I've done Serena Williams, Ruben Studdard, Cookie Johnson, which is Magic Johnson's wife, and
Serena Williams.
Yes, Serena Williams.
That's right. Wow.
And the most famous Dawn Reese.
Aww. People, it's so funny, Kimberly. People go, I know your name. And I'm thinking, Dawn dishwashing liquid. And then I go, Reese's peanut butter cups. And they go, yeah, I've heard your name before.
I'm sure they have.
Don't forget it.
I'm sure they have heard it.
But Kimberly, we're going to get you in the station here. And I just wanted to have everyone get your phone number because just remember when I need an appointment, you just have to slip me in that special time. But Kimberly, where can they get in touch with you?
Area code 813-817-4443. And I am based out of Tampa.
That's right. And also, too, is Kimberly works with a lot of film directors and producers, and we have that calling in on the show. So, Kimberly, when you come in, we'll wrap the show around you with some more film directors and that are looking for makeup artists. And you do that, right, when you're not busy doing the other things, correct?
Absolutely. I've worked on Dolphin Tale, actually, Dolphin Tale 2, that was out last year. That was a lot of fun. I did lots of production work. Definitely, hands-on with the celebrities that come through HSN every day. So I stay pretty busy.
I know.
We had 2 people from Dolphin 2 here last week.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, Michelle and her daughter.
Yes.
And so I thank you so much because when I first came to Home Shopping Network and I helped cast, and I forgot I'm going to get your mom on next time. She's gorgeous too. And you were my actually hairstylist, and I came out going, oh my God, I love my hair. And it's hard to find somebody.
Today. Your hair is very nice.
Thank you, Yvonne. No,
You're welcome.
I wanted to have her call in because, I want to promote the best of the best.
Yes.
Okay, Dawn, thank you for having me on the show today.
Any last words, Kimberly? Anything you'd like to say?
Again, my number, I could be reached at, I am a celebrity makeup artist and hairstylist to Lock Star.
Mom.
And I can be reached at 813-817-4443.
Perfect. All right, Kimberly, I expect you in here in a couple weeks, right? On your weekends. Good.
And thank you so much for calling in, Kimberly.
That's right. And we're going to promote her to all the film directors that are calling in today as well and keep promoting her. Thank you, Kimberly. I love you. Thank you.
Thank you.
God bless.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you, ladies.
All right.
You're
We'll see you
welcome.
soon. Oh, so, no, hair is very important.
Oh, yes.
It makes you happy or sad.
That's her crown and glory.
It's
Yes,
true. It's
it
true.
is.
Now, I know we have Dolores Hall calling on from Atlanta. Hi, Dolores. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm fabulous. I don't know if you got my last message, but I do have a music producer in the house with me. I do want to introduce the two of you, and I need you to hook up with him, Benny Luck. And so I wanted to let you know with the airplay, we need a really good song of her. So, I know we can't have her sing live on the air right now, but is she there?
Yes, right here now.
Okay. Hi. Tell everybody who you are and what you're doing with your career and a little bit about yourself.
All right. My name is Doria Hall. I'm 17 years old. I attended Hillsborough High School as a senior. I've been playing piano since I was 4, singing since I was 6, and playing the viola since 11. Right now I'm really just writing music, and I'm in a production right now called Gospel at my school. I'm in emotional plays and production. I'm a performer naturally.
Do you have anyone managing you right now or working with a record producer?
No, really just my mom is my manager, but I'm not really working with her.
Mom manager.
Moms, they are good managers.
Yeah, but you know what? I'll tell you, the next thing is, we have like Benny Luck here and Dolores and your daughter. It's really important to get to somebody that knows the business. He is like the Quincy Jones. He is like the NASA with the rocket launchers to launch your career. And if you ever come down to Tampa, we would love to have you in the studio with us and meet with Benny personally. I know it's a hop skip from Atlanta to Tampa.
Oh.
Is that possible soon?
We will make it happen. You just let us know.
Soon, seriously. I really want the two of you to hook up because what she has in her career, like this young lady here that's to my left, Raven.
Mm-hmm.
She's 18 and she just met Benny today. So it's who you know in the business and who knows you.
Yes.
And, especially with all these film directors and producers, you got to have a really good package.
That's true.
That's important. And I know I hooked you up with Paul Murray in Miami as well. But, with Benny here and the studios we have, it's a real good hookup, even just if it's a jaunt over. And then I'll have you here at the studio with me for the full hour. How does that sound?
That sounds wonderful. We look forward to that.
Okay, Dolores, and then we're going to get you back. Any last words from your daughter, and then we have to find another song to airplay for her.
Okay, sorry. I don't know what to say. I'm hoping that everything comes together. I mean, I'm really excited for where everything is going. My career, my school work, everything, family, everything. So
Well,
I just need all the
keep
help
it
I
up.
can get.
Yes, keep up
I
the
will.
work. Mm-hmm.
Well, let's get her here on a Saturday and meet your hubby over there, and they, because you know what, he is the music man of the industry, and he can help you get to that right connection. I know there's a lot of things that you can do. It's like I call it in Paris, you go round and around the circle, but all of a sudden, you got to stop and say, okay, my mom's done the job.
Yes.
But I've dealt with many film directors that and managers and agents in Jenny Jones' TV show.
Okay.
And they would say to me, Dawn, I want to help manage, but mom's got to step aside.
Okay, not too far.
I don't have a problem
Little
doing
side.
that. I think the bottom line is, like you say, you're trying to get her out here. So that's what I've been doing. I would love for someone to be able to see what her talents are, what God has given her, and take it from there. Because I know it takes someone that has the skills, the knowledge, and the people. Because it comes down to who you know.
That's right.
You know that.
That's right. There's a gentleman that I'm sure is listening. I can't tell you who he is. I can call you after the show. But very powerful in the music industry, and he's watching probably. You know who you are. But when we have her come in as well as others, we'll wrap the show around with record people in the business.
Yes.
Now there's a thought
But
list.
what I would like to say, I don't mean to cut you off, but what I would love to say is that we finally got a lot of her performances on YouTube now. We finally have uploaded them, so they're there. So you or anyone else could go and check her out.
Yes.
With all the competition that she's been in with the Mega Star 5, she's been winning for the last 3 years, and she's just been in so many different productions. But we finally got a lot of that stuff on YouTube, and I can tell you, I am not savvy when it comes to all these things on the computers and stuff, but we at least we've gotten this up now, so that
Fabulous.
Anyone that
I have an idea, Dolores, and we talked about this before. I really want to make her one of my Beauty Queen reporters for Georgia, where you can go conquer Georgia, and I will open the doors of opportunity and set up the interviews, and you can call in, and then we can have her call in, but it's also connecting her to the career.
Yes.
Or that record person as well. But Benny, I need you to work with here and see him. But these are people in movies and TV and red carpet events. They have a
What
lot
part
of film
of Georgia is she from?
we're true Atlantans.
All right.
We are true Atlantans. Yes.
I hear that.
Yes, absolutely.
But there's so many film festivals
Yeah.
there that she could cover and go interview these people that can help her career.
Right.
That's
And
what I
make
do.
contact.
Exactly.
Make contact.
Sound good, Dolores?
Sounds wonderful. I'm excited.
Nice
I'm excited.
talking to you, Dolores.
Sounds good. Thank you,
And I
ladies.
look forward to meeting you as well and coming to Tampa. Never been to any part of Tampa, so now that I know someone, we're going to look forward to coming down and
Good.
Well, sooner than later. Sooner.
Yes, absolutely. Sounds
Awesome.
good to me.
All right, sounds great. Thank you, Dolores. And I got to tell
Thank
you,
you.
God bless. I met her at the Ebony Women's Fashion Show where in Atlanta, where Barbizon flew me in. I met all these top models from around the world, which was really amazing. We're going to go to Jason next. And Jason is calling. I've got a story from Jason. And thank you so much for your time today, Jason. How are you?
I'm doing excellent, Don. How are you?
I'm fabulous. Now, Jason was, a friend of a friend. My friend was down in Key West, and we kind of set up the story. And he said, Dawn needs a cameraman. Dawn always needs a cameraman. And so, Jason, at that time, where were you when you met Jerry?
Well, I was in Key West, and I was camping.
Oh.
I was on a fishing trip, and I just happened to stumble into a bar. And when I say stumble, I literally mean I was stumbling. And so, I hear this guy playing the guitar, and I'm like, oh, man, that's very cool. We started talking about his talent. And, anyways, long story short, he told me about Dawn, and I said, yeah, I'd love to meet Dawn. She's got, I offered to videotape Jerry's performance at the time. That's kind of how he knew I was a camera person, or I had a camera. And then, he introduced me to Don, so that's kind of how everything happened.
Then the magic started. Tinkerbell had her fairy dust. And then we went to Shaq's birthday party. We were on the red carpet, and you were there filming everything from everybody that came in. And I have those video clips we're going to air after the show. I'll show them, Jason. And you even went into Shaq's birthday party. How did you feel after we met and the hookups? Now, there's more to this story, but how did that make you feel?
Well, in all honest truth, I had never really done anything like it. Don kind of gave me the opportunity to just do something that I always wanted to do. I had just purchased a camera. I was just some guy with a camera. I really didn't have too much experience. And she opened the doors for me. Again, our first event that she invited me to, Shaquille O'Neal's birthday party, I got to meet Ludacris. I got to meet Terrell Owens. There was so many producers, so many movies, and Don knew them all, and of course they all knew Don, and so she's introducing us to everybody. And of course that was just the first event, and so many others to follow. I have met so many A-listers through Don. I've met Lonnie Anderson.
Oh, that was fun.
Paul Bridges. I've met. The list is just astronomical of how many A-listers and just other important people in the industry I have met through Don. So.
And you have been there. You've got my back, and I want to say this, and that's why I've been trying to get him on. And he has helped so much in the film festivals. You're coming down, I have reporters, and he'll help them put them on camera. And, if I need some camera, I'll say, Jason, I need some help. I don't have anybody shooting this. And he's always been there for me. And you want to tell about your website. Give everybody your website, what to do, Jason.
Well, our website is TalentTVProductions.com. And what it is, it's a PG-13 educational network for entertainers. So anybody that's in the entertainment industry, it doesn't matter what field you are in within the fashion, film, or music industry, you can go on there, create a profile, network with other industry people, and you can always watch our PG-13 educational videos all about entertainment. So you'll have producers, filmmakers, models, designers, all talking about what they do, how they did it, and how you can do it too. This was one of the beginning things that we started doing and that, Dawn motivated me to do through working with her and, learning the ropes of how everything worked. This idea came about that, we should get a group of people, and we now have a team in L.A., we now have a team in New York, we have our team here in Florida. We're always looking for more people, anybody that wants to join the teams in their cities. We'll set up the events for them. We'll send them out with the camera crew or the photography crew, and, they can do what they love. And it's all about following your dream and doing what you want to do, opening the door for other people, and, that always opens the door for you. Dawn taught me that. She didn't have to tell me. I just kind of had to watch what she was doing. So.
That's very good. Jason, I'm Yvonne Madison, and I'm Miss Florida Diva. And what you said about Dawn is so true. She knows lots of people, and she's so free in offering advice and helping people. She's just a wonderful person.
Well, I thank you, Yvonne. And I want to tell you, Jason, I'd like to start airplaying your interviews for Hollywood Connections. There's some things I know that you've shot that I probably haven't seen. And, anything that you have, I'd like you to call in as a reporter for, this show. You're also bilingual. So can you tell everybody in Spanish about your Talent TV Productions?
Well, I think they could listen to the English version on this one, because I think this is the English side show. I think we should make a new Spanish version of the Don Reese show like we used to do back in the day.
Well, the reason
that would be interesting.
We did our Creole sections and we did our Spanish sections, and that's something that I think we got started together doing. You probably were doing it before I joined the team with you, but it's something that I remember we were big on, is doing all the different segments in different languages and everything.
That's true.
But,
we have a big Spanish listening. They have a couple Spanish shows here. That's why, I just wanted to have you say something in Spanish for our listeners. Just, hola.
Okay, bueno, para toda la gente que está viendo o escuchando, pueden escuchar todo lo que es sobre el entretenimiento aquí en el show de Don Reese.
Awesome.
Oh, muy bien, gracias.
There you go.
Jason, I want you to call in any time, and I'm so excited, and I look forward to getting a lot of the footage that you have shot before to start airing. That would be wonderful.
Absolutely. I think we should, a lot of the footage that we have, it's kind of already being posted up on our website, but I think we should continue to expand our working opportunities and collaborate a little bit more. I know there's a lot of events that are coming up, and we talked about having some of our reporters report for the Don Reese show as well. So, we can always work some of that stuff out and, make sure that at any event that Talent TV Productions is at, well, we can also represent the Don Reese show like we've done in the past. So,
that would be great. Yeah, I kind of changed the Don Reese show over to it's now Hollywood Connections with Don Reese.
That's right.
And her co-host is
right.
and her co-host is Miss Florida Diva.
Yes,
Yvonne Madison. I wanted to say Buenos tardes.
Oh, you speak Spanish?
Oh, there you go.
All
right.
right. Español.
Do you speak
Sí.
Spanish?
No.
No, I have to learn.
Un poquito. Un poquito.
Yeah.
Don, I also want to give a shout out to somebody, if I may.
Yes.
Josh Moreland.
Yes, he was just on.
Called in. I know he called in the show. I was listening.
Awesome.
What an awesome talent this guy is. I met Josh, probably 10 years ago at some event, and we started talking. We started collaborating on some work together. Having him do some interviews for Talent TV Productions. Discovered not only that he was, he's just such a great talent, and he's the whole package when it comes to being an entertainer. He's a dancer. He's a singer. He's a good person. He just his personality. He's going places. So make sure you guys keep an eye on him and look what he's doing. I mean, his music just speaks for itself. Very, very talented person. So definitely wish him the best. And I know he's in LA somewhere right now, in Hollywood out there.
Yeah.
But I wish him the best. So.
Thank you,
Thank
Jason.
you.
All right, we have
Thank
another
you.
caller, and anytime, please. And I'd like to have the reporters start calling in. We'll talk about that after the show. Sound good? Awesome.
All
God
right,
bless.
Don, you girls have a great day and enjoy yourself.
Thank you. Well, talk about people in the industry that have helped you, and I always thank them to go back to thank them. People get on shows and they don't thank people.
They forget. Right.
They do, and
Yes,
they go.
they do.
And I've seen it. I can't tell you hundreds of times. I'll go, I connected that one to that one to that one.
And I know you did. I know you did.
And I don't like I'm lost in the wind.
You got lost in the connection.
Yeah, but here's a perfect example. I have Nicholas Wolf on the line. We have a couple more callers. Be patient. We'll be with you in a short. And Nicholas is just what I call a success story. We were talking about reporters out on the red carpet. Mm-hmm. He was just at the Sunscreen Film Festival in Hollywood. He has a film documentary from his grandmother. I'm just giving you an intro, Nicholas. And his mom called, and this was a couple years back, and we were on the sailboat, and she said, I want you to meet Nicholas. And when I met this young, amazing man, I kind of launched him with a reporter, but he was also an amazing actor. So I'm watching a couple months ago on Netflix, Ring That Bell. And I'm like, oh, it's a Christian movie. And oh my God, there's Nicholas.
Oh, okay.
So, and he's just flying. So what I try to do, and I've showed Nicholas this, and I've showed Jason this, and I've showed all these reporters and different producers how to work this, and they come back to me to help me out too. And they're on the red carpet interviewing producers and directors, but it's not just for me. It's for the listeners.
Yes.
It's for the people that are listening to Tan Talk. It's for Nicholas to get connected to that producer or that director, because watch this kid that's about to come on the air, and he's going to fly. I mean, the people that he has met has been phenomenal. I just get chills. But Nicholas, how are you? How's that intro?
Very nice.
I know. We have to give Nicholas a golf clap because Nicholas, wait, do we have a clapping like a woohoo? Because this kid he won the Talkie Awards being a reporter, and that was amazing. What else? You have won a couple of awards, right, Nicholas?
Well, the Talkie Awards was the biggest one so far.
Oh, there it is.
Broadcast. That was very nice.
Oh, well, let's do that again, Peter. Nicholas, that's for you.
That is for you.
Now, you had just interviewed some people at the women's show. We're going to be getting their interviews on, but I'd like to have them call in as well, Nicholas, after we interview them. That would be cool. And you were just at a restaurant opening with Mike and Molly, or Mike or Molly, or who was that?
Well, some of the cast members were there. One of the cast members, they're opening up they actually just opened up a pizza restaurant nearby where we live.
Oh, that's
so we went
right.
over there opening night. It was a 2-hour wait online, so they had a very big show. And we got in contact with the main owners, so hopefully we were talking to them maybe we don't really have specifics right now, but we're going to try to talk to them, get an interview with them, and talk about the restaurant because they had a lot of great success opening night. And I think it would be cool to talk to them.
Oh, for sure. And how was your trip to Hollywood? Your first time, my old stomping grounds in California.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people in California that we met were like, "Oh, it's your first time. Well, welcome." And they're like, "Yeah." So it was very nice talking to a lot of people and just going out there and seeing what's up because, you've heard so many stories about Hollywood and, all the places that are there and all the people that are there. So I think one of the big highlights of the festival was the quality of the films, which actually Robert, who was running the festival, talked about in the interview with him. So I think that's one of the big highlights of that particular festival, just the quality of the films that people were showing. So I had a very, very great time.
I know. I kept seeing all the posts. I'm like, ooh, he's in Beverly Hills. He's in,
I've never been to California.
We have to go. That would be a fun trip. That would be fun. Now, we have, real quick, Nicholas, I have a young gal here. She's 18, and she's a singer. She's a Barbizon graduate. She has a question for you.
Okay. What's been the best open door that Dawn Reese has given you?
Best open door, like one of the best
opportunities.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good question.
Really, just I think it's just getting out to do the interviews because we never really thought of doing interviewing before we saw, the auditions. I mean, we've had it in our minds because it was a good way we thought to network. Dawn Reese really kind of opened the door for me to get into interviewing.
Mm-hmm.
If we wouldn't have met Dawn Reese and done the auditions and started going out to different events, we probably wouldn't have be where we are right now.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I've expanded a little bit more, especially with her, but that initial audition, that initial, getting into interviewing, I think that's really the biggest thing that she's done for me.
Oh, and there's more. And there's more. We have more stuff coming up, and you have more stuff coming up. And Nicholas, I want you to call in every week. We're going to start playing more of the, actually the interviews that he's been doing, and I'm trying to go through all of them. There's so many, and so many reporters, and bear with me. We're on forever. We're not leaving Tan Talk until we get syndicated.
That's right.
I know. And it's going to happen.
Oh, definitely.
I know. We got some big people, big wigs watching. So
some people looking.
I know.
They're watching us, Dawn.
I know. On the internet. Hi. All right, Nicholas, thank you so much. Tell your mom I said hi.
Thank you very much.
God bless. Bye-bye. That was Nicholas Wolf. Now, he's one of my top reporters. I'm going to send you some things and watch. Just watch, because it's amazing, and he is on my Facebook. And we're going to go to a commercial. We have more callers. Be patient. We'll be right with you, and we'll be right back.
Folks, do you guys have a 401k, life annuity, or retirement plan? Well, I've got good news for you. Tax and financial guru Daryl Madison will be able to help you understand funding, financing, and investing in this turbulent financial season. Call him, the tax and financial guru, Daryl Madison, at 813-872-9900. That's 813-872-9900. Tell him you heard about him from Miss Florida Diva of the Dawn Reese radio show, Hollywood Connections, Tan Talk 1340 on your AM dial.
Tampa Bay's premier Christian, gospel, and hip-hop recording studios. Glory Sound Studios. Located in West Tampa, 2502 North Howard Avenue. www.glorysoundstudios.com. Where artistry meets ministry. Glory Sound Studios. 813-304-3303. 813-304-3303. Glory Sound Studios.
I never knew just how much God loved me until
813-304-3303. 813-304-3303. www.glorysoundstudios.com.
Tampa Bay's Tan Talk. Entertaining and informative radio for the Sunshine State.
And we're back. And thank you, callers, for holding. We have about 4 more callers on hold yet. And so we have Diane. Are you still there, Diane? Thank you for listening to the show and holding on. How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, good. Well,
I wasn't sure if I was going to get on today. I'm supposed to wrap this up.
Right. I know we have about 15 minutes, but we're going to still talk to you after we get the book. We're going to call you back and get you back on because there's going to be a lot more questions we have for you. So, Yvonne, Diane is on the line.
Oh, yes. I just wanted to say hi, Diane.
Just in case, I was going to call in next week if I didn't get in today.
Oh, no.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we're gonna get the book and we're gonna read over and then we're gonna highlight some stuff.
I'm looking forward to getting the book. What would you like to share with us today about the book?
Okay, well, first of all, I read the first paragraph of Chapter 2, and it looks like this. I intended to read this if I was promoting this. And so it says, who was David Cassidy to me? Some women use the word crush, and some use the word idol to describe their former passion for David. I use neither. Maybe he was the Elvis to my Priscilla, the John Lennon to my Yoko Ono, or even the Moondoggie to my Gidget. At least that was what I wanted him to be. I like that. Maybe if I go on tour to promote this book, I'll use it. So now I've got my notes, and I wrote a whole bunch of them out because it looks like I don't have a lot of time.
Okay. So could you say one of your goals? One of the goals.
Read the notes that are going to kind of wrap this up.
Okay, that'll be good.
Okay. It says the exercises can't do. Okay, you can't do the exercises right if you don't get the book.
Oh,
you
I
need
see.
to flesh out as many things as you can list. Feel free to elaborate on your reasons why you are attracted to him. The big goal is to find out why you are celebrity obsessed. Now we're actually finished with that first page.
Okay, Diane, we have a Raven in the studio, and I wanted her to know that Miss Diane, she wrote a book about Hollywood obsessions, and she's been obsessed. Obsessed? Is that right?
Well, it was back in the days.
Yes,
Right.
back in the day about. I know John Travolta was one of them.
One of them, yes.
Yes, and you had two other ones, right?
Yeah.
And who were they?
So did you ever get the ebook?
No, I
No,
don't have
not
the ebook yet.
I gotta make sure that you guys connect afterwards so we can figure that out.
I want to do that.
Right, and I know it's 3:51 right now, and Diane, here's what we got to do. We have to read the book, the rest of it.
Yes.
And we're gonna get you back. So let's kind of sum some things up. I know I have another caller, and
I can finish my Chapter 2, which is not that long.
I know, but we have not even 5 minutes on the air, Diane.
I know. You told me to sum it up, but I guess I'll be on again then, right?
Yeah, we'll have to have you on again. Or stay tuned for Diane. She'll be back from Phoenix, Arizona with Celebrity Obsession. All right? Diane, we'll get you back on the air. We'll talk about Chapter 3.
No, she didn't finish Chapter 2. She has to do...
I know.
Well,
we have a Hollywood song. Peter, I got you, Diane. All right, we'll bring you back
Next week. Call in again next week because I'm very interested in your book.
You want me to call back next week?
Yes,
we're going to have you call back.
Oh, okay, well, tell me what time then.
After the show, I'll call you. I just have like 5 minutes left, Diane, but we're going to get you back, all right?
Definitely.
We're kind of teasing everybody with your book so they can actually see it about. All right?
Definitely have you back. Thank you for calling, Diane.
Sounds good. Okay, we have another caller. Thank you, Diane. But I have a comic I don't know, is he in the studio yet? Is he there, Peter? Who's on the air?
We got Jerry on the line.
Oh, Jerry. Okay, before we have Jerry, this is really funny. Peter, can I get you anything after the show? Tea, coffee, whatever? What, he's like Jack Daniels? I just did that the other day. Hey, wait a second, Jerry. I got to tell you. Hey, I got to tell you, I won a little lottery ticket the other day, okay?
Oh, really?
I did.
You rich now?
Well, no, it was really kind of cool because I got to tell you what happened. It was not much. But the lady at the Circle K, right? So she looks at me, she goes, oh my God, I need Jack Daniels. And I looked at her, and I won a little tickets, and there's a line out the door, which I would not want that job. And I've had a job in a golf place one time and they wanted to fire me like the next day, and they did. Because I couldn't do that job. So I went over to the place, and I got her a little $10 bottle, and I gave it to her and said, this is for all what you do. And she goes, oh my God. So everybody calls me Hi, Dawn. How are you? Name is Cindy, though. It's kind of really cute. But anyways, so Jerry, I want to play something real quick. We're going to play just a little bit of your song. We've got 3:54. We're only on till 4. Okay. All right. We got what song? Pretty Woman?
Pretty Woman.
Oh, you're talking about me.
Yes.
Yes. Our Miss Diva. All the ladies in the house.
Yes.
Another time we're going to talk about all the people that we know.
I know.
Okay.
Now Jerry's singing this.
Oh, I love that song, Pretty Woman.
Got 3:54.
I love that song.
We got a video of Peter.
That was last night.
Oh my goodness. So
boy.
Jerry, hold on. We're going to play that other song too. Remember I told you Jerry wrote a song for me. Stay on the air, Jerry. And it's really cool because Jerry, we need you here. Where are you? We need you in the house here at the studio like we used to do in Palm Beach 4 nights a week on our shows.
No, I know.
Where are you now? Where are you?
Listen to this. Jerry, remember? He wrote this song for me. Wait, play it more. Wait. Be cool. Stay in school. With all my Haitian friends in Miami. It was a fun night. There you go. Keep it singing, Jer.
Ooh. No.
All right. Peter, how do you like that? He wrote that
like
song
that.
for me.
I like
Because
it.
I go into schools.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a good message, too. Wonderful message.
It was so nice. It was so nice hearing Jason on there and how he did remember how he got his start.
Hey, see, that's what I like to think, people. I thank you, Jason, for doing that.
Play
And
it forward. Yeah, that's what it is.
yeah, when Nicholas gets on like Entertainment Tonight, and then he'll say, Dawn Reese, don't forget, you can get in touch with her. Thank you, Nicholas, for doing that, because I know it's going to happen. So, Jerry, anyway, so you are a songwriter. He's my promoter to the Stars and Major Artist. And, Jerry, what are you doing these days? You have about a minute.
Basically, I'm still composing. I'm taking the other side of my record, which is called Shout It, which is a Christian music song, and going to do it with a choir.
Oh, wonderful. That sounds good.
I'll send you the song down there.
Okay.
I talked to your man down there today, and
what man down there today? Where?
Which man?
What you talking about?
Your engineer.
Who?
Your engineer in the radio room.
Oh, Peter.
The man right here.
Amazing. Yes, Jerry's also helping us find national sponsors, Peter. So hopefully we'll all be taken care of soon, right, Jerry?
Yep, I've been working on that. That's going to be the biggest thing is we're going to take the show nationally.
Oh, wonderful.
And now, how many weeks are now you? Well,
it started, I think, around the Labor Day weekend it started, I think.
Yeah, about almost 7 shows, I think.
Yeah.
Almost 7 shows. So we almost got enough to do the pilot now.
Actually, it's true. Now we have it on video. Everybody can see us live on the internet. And we're going to have some film directors call in next week because I think we got too full on the calls today. Yes.
I know exactly when it started.
Yes.
It was August 22nd. It was Benny's birthday.
Oh, that's
and
right.
His sister was here, remember?
Get Erica Avery on, okay? She's made 2 films already.
Erica was Miss America.
Yeah.
And I remember judging her in Adeline's pageants, and all the pageants they're out there, different ones, and she'd say, I want to be Miss America.
No,
yes.
No, that was another Erica. That was
that was Erica Dunlap.
The artist. Remember Erica Avery, the artist?
Oh, there's so many.
Son. Right.
Okay, yes, hook her up. And then, I know somebody's trying to work with Erica Dunlap, too, to get her on. She was Miss America. And we've got to connect with one of the hotels in Orlando. But
I'm going to dig out the film of you getting soaking wet and putting your head putting your coat over your head.
Oh,
afraid.
Yes, he put me on camera the first time.
Okay.
So, but you know what? We have 1 minute. We got to wrap up. Any last words, Yvonne?
Oh, I just want to say thank you to everybody who called in today. A lot of good information has been displayed here.
I know.
Every week.
Thanks, Jason, for the compliment.
And we're going to have more film directors next week and casting directors.
And I want to thank you, Raven, for your song. For
Thank
coming
you
in.
for having me.
Yeah, stay after. We'll get some interviews after the studio real quick on camera.
Yes.
And anyone that wants to call in the show next week, call in at 727-441-3000. We not even have 20 seconds. My name is Dawn Reese. See me on Facebook. Go to Tan Talk Radio on the website. You'll see all the guests that have been on. If you'd like,
DawnWritersLounge.net.
there you go. And if you want to be a reporter for the Dawn Reese Hollywood Connection show, you could be it. We help cast for Home Shopping Network. I do have to give a shout out to Rob. We just had Randy Jackson, Keith Urban guitar, and we have more castings coming up so we can get you on. Thank you. God bless. Give it to him and watch things happen.
Yes.
We're out.
WTAN, Clearwater, Tampa Bay. WDCF, Dade City, Tampa Bay. WZHR, Zephyr Hills, Tampa Bay. Listen.
Jews and Arabs in Jerusalem.
Front sign says we're stopping the racism. There are other signs here that say 67, a Palestinian state next to an Israeli state.
Southern California's cleanup continues now after heavy rain and massive mudslides.
Today, the focus is going out and doing what we call occupant support. That's helping these communities get back on their feet, clearing their homes of any mud, assessing for further